The passage you just read comes across as relatively fair-minded and unbiased. And if you understand how this stuff works, of course, that should let you know that the author's trying to be actually persuasive. The only time you'd want to seem so unbiased is if your goal was to get people to trust you and then to convince them of something. Now, if you really know what you're looking for, you can easily start to see the biases that an author has. Many people, when they read this passage, thinks that the author is in favor of use of the internet, using the internet and computers a lot. He says over here, for example, certain cognitive skills are strengthened by our use of computers and the net. So that almost seems like he's saying something good about the internet. Now, if you actually know what to look for, you'll look here, and it says these tend to involve more primitive mental functions. If you don't know what the word primitive means, it means, well, here's a primitive human. Primitive means it's the very early, very rudimentary, very low-level form of something. So when we talk about primitive mental functions, we mean the mental functions that humans and lizards share. High levels of coordination. Yeah, it's good to be coordinated, but lizards are also pretty coordinated. In some ways, they're more coordinated than humans. I don't think most of you could catch a fly with your tongue. What he's saying over here, he's saying, look, yeah, it makes you better at some things. It makes you better at the low level, base level, extremely rudimentary mental functions that you share with lizards and frogs and cockroaches. Now, this puzzles people because they think that, oh my God, persuasion is supposed to be, you're supposed to present your argument, then argue in favor and argue in favor and argue in favor. That's not the best way to do persuasion. I want to show you what it means to completely obliterate somebody in a debate. Here's what it looks like to fully destroy someone in an actual debate. It has a couple steps. First, you state the opponent's argument, but you state their argument even better than they would state their argument. So for this passage about computers and the internet, the average person says, well, the internet's super fun and cool and I love it and so awesome. The author here puts forward the argument, the other side's argument, more sophisticatedly than the other side would. He says, here's some things that are good about the internet. And they're intelligent and they're well-reasoned and all that, right? So he gives the other side, it's almost like does the other side's work for them, gives them a better version of their own argument. Then he destroys that argument. Now, you can see where he's going. If you know how this persuasion works, you're going to be able to start to see where people are going very early. You're going to see these kind of backhanded, pseudo compliments. It's just like, that, yeah, you did a great, this is great. It makes you much better at primitive mental functions. That kind of stuff will give this away. So when you're looking for persuasive elements, you have to look very closely. They're going to be very subtle, very backhanded, very manipulative. And if you can start to really see those, it's going to help you both with the SAT and with detecting persuasion in general.